Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. As you can see, we've got a whole tournament battlefield ready and set up. Also, something you could see, you see like the snowy rain or whatever this is in the background? I have this set on no weather. Apparently, Jurassic World just said, we'll do what we want. So you'll have to excuse that, but if you remember, we used to do these tournaments on Jurassic World Evolution 2. We actually just did one recently. And I figured, you know what, we haven't done one in Jurassic World Evolution 3, so with all of our beautiful, high-detailed dinosaurs, who do you think is going to win today? Now, I only went down this list, so these 8 dinosaurs right here, these are the ones that are competing in today's tournament. Let me know, maybe next time we'll do like a carnivore only, and then the time after that we'll do herbivore, and then carnivore versus herbivore. You get the idea. For right now, though, it's just the top 8. The most attractive, I think, that most appeal. Yeah, you can see that at the bottom. The dinosaurs that bring the most appeal. So that'll be the Indoraptor, Indominus Rex, Scorpius, Spino, Theory, T-Rex, Acro, and Allo. So out of those 8, let me know in the comments who you think's gonna take the dub. And I kind of just put them down the list of who's gonna fight each other. So, for example, the first fight here is gonna be between my boy Indoraptor, looking like an absolute beast. Very high detailed. Love the game so far. Wish they would add more dinosaurs, like, you know, some mods and stuff like that, but T-Rex would be nice. Versus the Indominus Rex. Indo versus Indom. We never got to see it in the movie, obviously. Would have been cool if Moza didn't ruin things, you know what I'm saying? Let me know who you think wins this fight right here. Now, I do have the food and the water needing off. So nobody's gonna need food or water. So we're just gonna be locking in here. I really hate that there's no sun, bro. I feel like it's just completely shaded on this entire island. You would think no weather means no weather and daytime means, oh, I don't know, daytime? Anyways, we're already locking in here with our first battle of the day. Indo versus Indom in our first tournament battle. Indominus already took 57% damage, may I add. Looking like a maybe a quick exit for Indom. Let's see how much damage she did. 10? What the? Okay, I don't know what kind of traits these two have, but clearly Indom most likely has the better trait. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't check the traits, and I also didn't turn off, like, you know, all the traits. So I don't know who's strong, I don't know who's weak, defensive, I don't know any of this. We're just, oh, she's camouflaging, she's running. All right, yeah, we'll go ahead and lock in with the next battle. We are gonna be releasing Scorpius Rex into the battlefield. As you can see, that kind of hideous. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you here. Scorpius looking kind of hideous, but looking real scary at the same time, all right? I totally forgot who Scorpius is going up against. Also, I can't imagine it's gonna be an easy road, though. Oh, no, it's my Spino. This isn't what I wanted, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot that I did this. All right, Spino, listen, brother. You're gonna need to, like, you know, not get poisoned somehow. That would be fantastic. But, you know, if Spino gets hit one time, you guys know Scorpius does not play games. That is an immediate poison stance right there. Look at that tail, bro. That's got poison all over it, and I could just tell. Yep, we already are locking in. I think Jurassic World Evolution 3, they fight a lot faster than Jurassic World Evolution 2. Am I tripping, or is that, like, a fact? Somebody let me know in the comments. Okay, Spino. Not even taking any damage yet is the Spinosaurus, but throwing out 2 pieces of damage of his own. All right, well, there he goes, and now he's poisoned. Only 87% HP loss. Or 87% total HP, and why did it look like that? It looked like it's a modded thing. All right, Jurassic World Evolution 3. Fix your game, brother. What was that? Regardless, Spino will be moving to the next round. Meanwhile, how have you two not fought once again? I'll let y'all chill for a minute, but I'm gonna go ahead and release Theory into the battlefield. I think this is our only herbivore. By the way, look at this coloring on Theory, bro. It looks so cool. The purple on the face, kind of like the tiger striping throughout the body. That looks like a dangerous Theory, but unfortunately for Theory, he is gonna be going up against the ultimate predator, the apex, the T-Rex. Now, I don't know if this T-Rex is strong, defensive. I don't know any of that, all right? Like I said, I didn't pick any of these traits. I kind of just let them rock. Uh-oh. I think we have, once again, a fight over here. Indom. Wait, Indom was the one wanting to fight. That's kind of goofy and dumb, I'm not gonna lie to you. 45% HP, and ladies and gentlemen, we have our first body. The Indominus absolutely obliterated. Huh? Or no, the Indoraptor absolutely obliterated Indominus. All right, so we'll go ahead and open the gate for Indo. It will be moving on to the next round, and we're not gonna open the next gate for Spino just yet. We'll let him chill. Meanwhile, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and watch this fight before we release the last two over here. Theory versus a T-Rex. I kind of like this fight. Isn't the Theory referred to as like the T-Rex killer, right? I could be wrong. Maybe that's a trike. I don't really know. Theory with them claws, though. Hey, you gotta do something, Freddy Krueger. Give him a... There you go. 11 HP loss was that hit there. And if he hits a Theory one more time, it's game over. Is he gonna let him go? Let's see. Theory does end up making it out of there somehow. Very lucky for Theory. And we'll go ahead and release our last two competitors. The Acrocanthosaurus. And I think it's the Allo, right? Yeah. Allosaurus coming out here. Allo is one of my favorite looking dinosaurs. I feel like I really like the way Allo looks. It looks so aggressive to me. All right, so these two are the next two that will be fighting currently. Oh, hold up. Oh, yeah. We're gonna open these gates. I don't think I'm gonna keep this gate closed for right now, at least until something happens over here. I don't want them already fighting. Also, yo, Indoraptor, why you gotta be so slow, bro? He's so meticulous with where he's going. There we go. Let's go ahead and close that gate behind you, big fella. I'll also go ahead and get Indominus and Scorpius Rex out of there. Like I said, they don't need food, I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure here. Yeah. They don't need food. They don't need water. They're chilling. Uh-oh, locking back in. T-Rex versus the Theory. And the Theory got absolutely obliterated by Mr. T-Rex. Goodness gracious. Died in a fight to the T-Rex. Hey, I mean, that wasn't really a fight, but you call it what you want to call it. Meanwhile, over here, Acro and Allo just kind of look like they're cohabitating. You know what I'm saying? They're just kind of walking around, not really feeling like fighting at the moment, but I mean, y'all don't really have a choice. Oh, look, it's starting to get dark somehow, even though daytime and nighttime isn't supposed to happen. So I'm definitely going to be making, I might make a new tournament map. But let me know if you guys like this. Do you like the little day to shadowy shift? I kind of wanted it to be just light all the time, but I guess we do what we can do. I don't know. Allo versus Acro, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to fight the all-powerful T-Rex? He might be all-powerful, too. That man was doing some crazy damage out here. All right, so he did about 33% there to Acro. What is Acro going to do back to him? Not much. 15% damage to the Allosaurus. Meanwhile, the Acro is getting absolutely obliterated. 34% HP left compared to 71. Oh, yeah, it's definitely over for the Acro. Unfortunately for him, we're going to go ahead and close this gate. And I think we might just go ahead and get things started over here. We're going to look at them. They know where each other are. I'm going to open this gate, and hopefully Spino's going to go through before Indo does. Ladies and gentlemen, wait, let me see the... I mean, he only has 95%. He's almost full HP from the poison. Okay, yeah, this is fair. Look, it's going to be 100% HP. Look how beautiful that is. 100%. Now, he does need food somehow, even though food is literally turned off. Does this game just not work? The day and the no weather cycle doesn't work, apparently. The food apparently doesn't work. Like, bro, what is happening in this game? Okay, regardless, we are still locking in with the tournament here. Looks like Indoraptor did about, 26% damage? Spino did about 19. Oof, 26 to 19. Not looking good for my Spino, especially if he dies of hunger. I mean, maybe it just drops down to there and it doesn't go further. Uh-oh, hold up. Allo and Acro back at it. And just as we click over here, the Allo absolutely obliterates the Acrocanthosaurus. All right, so they're probably going to go at it again. Yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead. We'll let the Allosaurus get max HP, which actually he already has it. So we're going to go ahead and get this guy out of here and open the gate. Oh, look at this. Allo and T-Rex are about to meet each other Hey, don't be walking by. Are y'all kidding me right now? That wasn't meant for an exchange, guys. All right, let's see what happens here. Yo, Allo, can you, not go back to your main exhibit? All right, well, I mean, I guess wherever they fight, I'm fine with. I mean, okay, really? T-Rex, get back in here. Okay, there he goes. He did turn around. He heard me. All right, it's definitely going to be a fight, by the way. I wish T-Rex would come in here, and he did. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and close the gate and start the battle. Allo versus T-Rex. Bro, I love the detail in this game, man. It looks so much better, dude. The evolution we've had from the first Jurassic World evolution, which I played a little bit, but I never played it on the channel, to Jurassic World Evolution 2 to this game, it is a noticeable difference, in my opinion. Let me know what you all think, but me personally, I think it's such a difference. It looks so good. Not that Jurassic World Evolution 2 looked bad, but clearly this looks better. All right, Spino versus the Indoraptor. Once again here, is the okay, Indo's definitely going to be able to beat. Unfortunately, my Spino, let's speed it up a little bit here. He is going to get a bite off at least, but only do literally 10%, bro. Okay, he's still alive. Hey, my boy is working. He is trying to fight for his life at the moment. Got another bite off. Okay, 20%. 80% to 14%. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. We're on to our top four. Top four situation here. Allo and T-Rex. Looks like Allo's going to also beat the T-Rex. It's looking like an Allo and an Indo ending. Who would have guessed that? I mean, I guess you could have guessed the T-Rex or the Indoraptor would have been here, but the Allo? The Allo was literally last on the list. I mean, he probably has some sort of like strength buff. So, I mean, you can't really... Bro, I hate how dark it is, man. Jurassic World Evolution 3, can we like get right over here? It's supposed to be no day changing. Like, why is there clouds? Next tournament, mark my words, will be at a place where there are absolutely no clouds. Maybe middle of a desert like we had our last tournament in. T-Rex did some decent damage there, but he's ultimately getting obliterated. Speaking of obliteration, yeah, unfortunately, it is gonna be a little obliteration here to my Spino, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. My Spinosaurus got taken out by the Indoraptor. I didn't have to do it in slow motion. Yeah, there we go. Spino got obliterated. Meanwhile, let's check. Okay, yeah, so the food and water just stopped right there. So technically they don't need it, but it made me feel like they needed it for a minute. To open the final gate here, and who will the Indoraptor be fighting? Once and for it's going to be Allo, let's be real. I'll be back when they fight again, but like T-Rex has 30% HP. Yeah, he's cooked. This is the end for my boy T-Rex, ladies and gentlemen. We got Allo with 100% HP compared to T-Rex with 53 right now. And yep, there we go. Just as we thought, the Allosaurus somehow is moving on to the final battle with 100% HP already. Didn't even lose any HP to the T-Rex. And the Indoraptor already made his way in here. He has been waiting and waiting for whoever is going to be probably cooked by him. If I had to pick Indoraptor or Allo, I'd pick Indo. Who do you guys have in the final two? Also, I didn't put anything over here because of the weather, because I'm eventually going to get a new map anyways. But like, what do you think we should do for like whoever wins? Do you think a bunch of food? Maybe some stuff like that? Maybe a bunch of goats running around? Let me know what we should do. But for right now, let me know who you think is going to win in our final battle of the tournament. I feel like I want to box them in a little further. I don't want them going all over the place. All right, there we go. Now we have a new tournament area right here. Our final two, ladies and gentlemen, is the Allosaurus and the Indoraptor. Look at the Indoraptor. He's initiating the battle. Like I said, I'm picking Indoraptor to absolutely obliterate the Allo. Now, you do have to remember, pretty sure Allo does have some sort of strength boost. Was that a 50% hit already? What the? 1% HP. This man is hanging on by the skin of his teeth, ladies and gentlemen. Only 86. What did the Indoraptor have? Strength and defense. Okay, well, Indoraptor had strength and defense. What did Allo have? Just strength. I guess it makes sense. Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't close. And it was mainly because, you know, obviously the traits. Maybe next time, let me know if we should do no traits next time. It just takes a lot of time to do all that trait stuff, but I'll do it if you guys would rather see a no trait battle. At the same time, I feel like random traits give dinosaurs that weren't gonna win a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like Allo, he wasn't probably gonna beat the Acrocanthosaurus or the T-Rex, and he beat them both today. So I kinda like it like that, because it's random. I don't pick the traits. So whatever happens, happens. But like I said, let me know what you guys would like to see. And for the final attack here, we are going to see the Indoraptor obliterate every dinosaur that he went up against. Ladies and gentlemen, our first tournament in Jurassic World Evolution 3 goes to the Indoraptor. Let me know if you actually picked Indo from the very beginning. I picked Spino, but like, you know, I'm biased. Let me know who you picked. And yeah, like I said, our champion for our first tournament is Indoraptor. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.